Good afternoon everyone. Ang magiging topic natin ngayong araw ay tungkol sa prepare and cook meat. So, ito yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Aalamin natin yung iba't ibang market forms, cuts, tapos ano ba yung content o special about those different types of meat. So, let's begin guys. So, ayan, nagpakita na agad ako ng picture ng isa sa mga kilala o sikat na meat cut. So, yan, nakikita niyo sa picture, that is the lamb chops. So, if curious kayo dun sa itsura niya, yan yung lamb chops. So, ito na, introduction to market forms of meat. So, yung nakikita niyo sa picture, iba't ibang klase ng cut ng beef na pwede nating lutuin or pwede nating gawing steak. So, yan yun. So, let's start with the, sabi nga dito, market forms. So, first of all, fresh meat. Yan. Sabi dito, this is meat, o this meat immediately after slaughter without undergoing chilling or freezing. So, right before na ma-slaughter yung meat natin o yung poultry man yan, beef or pork, yung laman ay diretso sa market. So, hindi na dumaan ng freezing method, hindi na nilagay sa chiller, kumbaga diretso na. So, yan yung fresh meat. Next is the chilled meat. Sabi dito, meat that has been cooled to a temperature just above freezing within 24 hours of slaughter. So, just guys, within the 24-hour procedure ng pagkatay niya, dapat may lagay na sa freezing temperature. So, ayan yung chilled naman, guys. Yan yung mostly nakikita nyo sa sa market, sa Walter Mart, sa ganyan, sa Goodwill, yan yung mga binebenta. Yung nakikita nyo mostly sa common sa Monterey. So, yan yung chilled meat. Next is the frozen meat. Ito yung 20 degrees Celsius yung temperature niya. So, mas hahaba yung shelf life nito, and then pwede mong ibenta ng bulk sa mga meat shops. So, sila ning bahalang mag-cuts para gawin nilang chilled meat para ibenta. So, yan yung frozen meat. Yan yung malakihan na, guys. So, this one is the cured meat. Ito yung, alam ko, familiar kayo dito since alam niyo naman yung bacon and ham, di ba? So, yun yung cured meat. Sabi dito, meat products that have been treated with a curing agent solution like salt, sodium nitrate, sugar, and spices. So, yun yung nilalagay sa kanya para ma-preserve mo siya. So, alam ko, hindi kayo familiar sa sodium nitrate or dun sa salitre. So, eto siya guys. It says that sodium nitrate, which is useful in several reactions carried out on industrial scales, production of fertilizers, pyrotechnics and smoke bombs, glass and pottery, food preservatives, and then rocket propellant. So, yan yung mga uses of the sodium nitrate. So, pwede din siyang gamitin sa meat. So, this is the canned meat, guys. Alam ko sobrang familiar kayo dito kasi ito yung dilata na nabibili dito sa atin. But, I'll tell you something about its story. So guys, during the World War II, na-introduce to sa atin. Kasi ito yung mga ration ng mga soldiers when they are going into war. So, ano ba yung mga advantage niya? It is ready to eat. Next one is protective packaging or protective layer. The next is, andyan yung nutritional contents niya and procedure. Kaya mong ilagay dun sa lata. This one is the dried meat naman, guys. Sabi dito, dry curing is a common technique used in the preparation of sausages, ham, and other charcuterie. So, it is a combination of salt curing, air drying, and sometimes smoking, depending on the meat and the dessert product. So, depende dun sa gagawa. So, guys, mostly yung mga to, inilalagay siya sa charcuterie. And then, let us know what is charcuterie, guys. It says that it is called cooked meats collectively. So, yung nakikita nyo sa picture, yan ang charcuterie, guys. Nakalagay siya sa wooden tray. So, andyan siya, properly arranged. It consists of ham, fruits, breads, nuts, iba-iba. Yan yung mga nilalagay sa kanya. So, it is really enjoyable, lalo pag sinamahan mo yun ng wine. So, sa mga wine tasting, may encounter nyo yung charcuterie once na mag-work na kayo sa hotel industry. So, alamin naman natin ngayon yung different types of meat cuts. So, ano ba yun? First of all guys is the pork. Yan yung parang, hindi pala parang, yan yung pinaka-common dito sa atin. So, despite some of the confusion and the issues, pork is classed as red meat. So, ang pork considered daw na red meat yan. This is because it contains a large amount of myoglobin, a protein responsible for the red color of the meat. So, that is the myoglobin. Yun sa may protein kasi siya guys. So, nutritional facts, it has vitamins din naman, particularly significant of vitamin B1, the content of the important vitamin is much higher than in other meat and plays an essential role in glucose metabolism and protecting cardiac health. So, yan yung benefits naman ng pork. But, there are certain concerns. Sabi dito, pork is more susceptible to bacteria, contamination, and foodborne illnesses than other meat. Ensuring pork is truly cooked is essential. So, ang best daw pag may pork ka, o ang gagamitin mong paraan ng pagluluto sa kanya is, guys, lulutuin mong mabuti. Hindi siya medium rare, hindi siya blue rare, hindi siya rare. You have to cook it throughoutly. So, truly guys, beef naman tayo. Ito yung isa sa pinakamasarap na meat products na meron tayo dito. So, mostly ng steaks galing dito, guys, sa beef. Sabi dito, when most people think of red meat, they'll probably imagine beef. Sabi dito, there are many different beef products and cuts of beefs ranging from hamburgers to ribeye steak. Maraming iba't ibang klase ng product o meat cuts. Beef contribution large amounts of iron, zinc, vitamin B12 to the average person's diet. So, yan yung mga pwedeng makuha. Concerns naman is excessive beef consumption can increase circulating iron to unhealthy levels in some individuals. These high levels can increase the risk of various cancers and diseases. Yun lang yung mga concerns sa kanya. So, punta naman tayo sa lamb and mutton. So, alam ko hindi pa kayo masyadong familiar dito, but let us know more about lamb and mutton. Sabi dito are very similar types of meat with one fundamental difference. So guys, lamb meat is from a sheep less than 1 year old, while mutton is the meat of an adult sheep. So yan yung pagkakaiba niya. Lamb is galing dun sa less than 1 year old o yung baby na sheep pa, and then the mutton is came from the adult. So ano ba yung benefits na maaari nating makuha sa kanya? Sabi dito, because sheep graze on pasture all day, the omega-6 to 3 is very low and perhaps optimal compared to other meats. Lamb contains a broad range of health protective nutrients, especially zinc, selenium, and B vitamins. So, yan naman yung ano sa kanya. So, the question naman dito is concerns. Yung mga concern na maaari mong makuha out of lamb. Sabi dito, lamb is very expensive in comparison to other kinds of meat. So, mas mahal daw yung cut ng lamb. Kasi in order to have one, kailangan mong mag-butcher ng less than 1 year old sheep, which is yung nakikita niyo sa picture. So, ang cute niya. So, ganyan talaga yung itsura niya, guys. Next is the Cara beef or water buffalo. Ito, sobrang familiar ito sa atin. So, it is the meat of the water buffalo nga. Raised for its milk and meat in many countries. So, Asian country, marami to. Cara beef, guys. So, kilala daw yung Cara beef having an exceptional muscle development, and thus they are considerably heavy, with some weighing more than a ton. So, this one is the venison, guys. Usa yan, o deer na tinatawag. Venison refers to the flesh of a deer and is traditionally a rare type of meat. So, mahirap daw mahanap yan. So, as deer mostly live and feed in the wild, venison has a much lower fat and omega-6 to omega-3 ratio than other meat. So, yan naman yung benefits na makuha mo sa kanya. So, venison has more vitamins and mineral than beef despite having significantly fewer calories. Excuse me, guys. In short, venison is possibly the most nutrient-dense meat out there. So, ayan yung itsura ng cuts niya, guys. Iba't ibang klase. So, pulang-pula yung karne niya. And by the way, just like the lamb, it has a gamey taste. So, medyo malansa yung lasa niyan. So, best way is gumamit ka ng herbs and spices that can eliminate that kind of smell. So, ang concerns naman sa kanya is sobrang mahal, guys. You pay around $30 for 1 pound of the venison steak. So, ganyan kamahal yung venison steak, guys. Ito naman is the wild boar. So, by the way, sa Pilipinas, meron tayong 5 iba't ibang species ng wild boar. So, yan yun. Siya yung hindi domesticated na pig. So, yan yung galing sa wild. Based on my experience, dun sa natikman ko, mas malasa siya kaysa dun sa farm pigs or domesticated pigs. So, yun yung lasa niya nakakaiba. So, rich in omega-3 fatty acids daw and purely grain-fed pigs. So, yun daw yun, yung reason. Bakit daw healthy yun? But there are certain types of concerns. Especially the Trichinella spiralis o yung mga parasite spiral or parasite worm. So, yan yung pwede mong ma-acquire if ma-contaminate yun. Yan yung spiralis na parasite. So, mas maganda nga na lutuin natin mabuti if ang gagamitin natin is our pork products. So, guys, thank you for listening. To be continued tayo. Next topic ko na didiscuss yung kasunod nito. And once again, thank you and God bless. Nakapost na sa Google Classroom yung quiz. So, if may tanong lang kayo, message lang kayo sa Facebook natin. Sa group chat. O pwede naman kayo mag-post sa portal or sa Google Classroom. Thank you and God bless everyone. Stay safe.